Hello, good morning. I'm Sandra Pollock and I'm coming from Open Mind Coaching. That's my company. Every Monday, I get together with you to share some thoughts which I hope will help you through your week and will help you to develop the life, the career, the business that you best want for yourself. Most of my thoughts are around personal development, so looking within yourself and improving how you see yourself and the world around you. And today is no different. Today I'm talking about self-worth. Self-worth comes up quite often as I support people through their journey, and in the past week I have had reason to discuss this with a couple of people. So I thought I would discuss it with you today, and hopefully it will be a helpful topic for you. So before we get started then, what is self-worth? Self-worth is how we see ourselves inside. So when we think about ourselves, when we look at ourselves inside where no one else can see, that is where we check how we value ourselves, whether we value ourselves highly or not. That is what self-worth is. So whatever our self-worth is, and we may or may not share that with other people, but it's quite easy to judge a person's self-worth by looking at how they live their lives, the decisions they make, the things they accept or reject. That gives a value of what you think of yourself. We all make those conscious and unconscious decisions as we go along. So it also impacts on what we achieve. Your self-worth is your foundation for your success or your failure. So it's quite important that we really ask ourselves this question: how much do I value myself? How worthy do I think I am? And we can always change that. That's the wonderful thing about self-worth. It's something you can improve upon and you can change. I guess the first part, on that journey is to ask yourself the question, as I mentioned. The second thing is to accept whether or not we do need to improve upon how we see ourselves and how we value ourselves. And the third step is to find ways to do just that. An example, if you're thinking, well, how do I know how much I value myself? This is a good measure. If you're asked to do something or accept something by somebody else, and you know that that task, that opportunity, that experience that you're being asked to accept is not good for you. You know that, you feel that, but you still go ahead and accept it. Well, then you are measuring yourself as less valuable than what is being asked of you. If you feel and know that what you're being asked to accept is not good for you, and you say no, and you may say no completely, and that's fine, or you may say no but you try to negotiate, well, then you are accepting that your self-worth is at a good level. It's high. When you try to negotiate and to work out a win-win situation with you or the other person, then you're accepting that they have good value as well. So you're trying to come up with something that works well for both of you. If you can't do that and you say, no, this isn't right for me, then you're accepting that your self-worth is good. It doesn't mean that the other person's self-worth is needs to be considered higher than yours. If something isn't right for you, it isn't right for you. And if something isn't right for you, the task, the experience in itself may not be a bad thing. The person offering it, you're saying yes or no, doesn't make a judgment on whether they're a bad person. If the situation isn't right for you, then it isn't right for you. It isn't good or isn't bad. They are not good or they are not bad as an individual or individuals. The situation, the agreement, the experience, the opportunity is just not right for you. And that's all it is. There's no need to make a judgment on anything else. So that is how you look at and measure how you see yourself. How many times do you accept things that you know is not good for you? In that case, there is some improvement needing to be made in your self-worth. So self-worth is It is who we are inside, not what we are. So what we are can be seen around your job, your career, the roles or role that you have in your life. So mother, father, sister, brother, you could be a politician, you could be an astronaut, you could be a doctor, a solicitor, a business owner. These are all things that you are externally. Who you are inside, as I've said, is about how you value yourself. Do you think that you're good enough to be successful? Do you think that you are worthy of happiness? Do you think you are worthy of good things in life? And if you don't think that you're good enough for the good things in life, success, happiness, prosperity, peace of mind, all of those things, someone to love and care and value you, then your self-worth is not high enough. It's actually quite low. We are all worthy of those things. We are. Anything that you can imagine, you are worthy of achieving. So you have to realize that that is the truth. I came across a quotation by Beyonce Knowles, which I thought was quite good, and I like it. So I'll read it for you. And it says, "Your self-worth is determined by you. You don't have to depend on someone to tell you who you are." And that is true. You decide who you are. And you are already a wonderful person, an amazing, capable, strong, successful person. That's what you are inside. Our job is to make that a reality on the outside and, first of all, in our thinking. So, and I know that for me, this was something that I learned at a young age, so it's quite important to me, and it's something that I'm passionate about and passionate to help other people come to the realization of. So, and I share it quite often. I keep it as paramount in my own life because I've seen it change me, and I've seen the realization and the truth of your own self-worth change other people. So this week, as you progress through your day and through your week, think about your self-worth and stand up for yourself a little bit more. Negotiate, try and find a win-win where you can. But where you can't, if something is not right for you, then you do have the right to say no, thank you. You are worthy of every good thing in this life. And I'd love you to believe that, and I'd love you to get hold of that if that's not where you are right now, and make the life that you truly deserve and truly want. So this is Sandra Pollock, and I hope that this has been of value to you. If I can help you in any way, please, the website is openmindcoaching.com, and you can find me on Facebook at Open Mind Coaching UK. I look forward to catching up with you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And also I'm available on Twitter at Open Mind Coach. Wonderful to share with you this morning, and I look forward to catching up. Have a great week, a successful week, and realize that you are worthy of every good thing that you can imagine. So take care. Have a wonderful week. Sandra saying bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.